What up YouTube, it's Misery's Company. In today's video, we are doing Grave of Venom level 9 full auto with a free-to-play team. You can't beat that, and this is completely full auto, no ifs, ands, or buts. Let's get straight to it. I'm not gonna lie guys, this one I have spent a substantial amount of time to really perfect this. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. It's gonna take a long time. It's literally gonna take up to the last couple seconds, and there's a chance I might not beat it. But it is full auto. And obviously if you can min-max it, and there would be some, things corrected, which we'll talk about here. Let's go and look at the actual team. And then while we are fighting, I will actually talk about some of the things that go on in the fight. So we do have Horus. I do have him in legendary gear. You can easily auto farm with this exact team on level 8 or 7, and legendary gear is coming much, much faster. I am using the Gambler, wait, what is this? Heart of the Gambler. And that is when the wearer deals damage, it has a 30% chance to deal plus 5% target current HP true damage up to 200% of the wearer's attack. Reason being is that I need to do as much damage as possible with Horus, and I need him to survive. So I am still rocking HP and defense, but I've snuck in a decent amount of attack as much as I can in this build to make sure I get some little min-maxes there. Yeah, so there you go. So, and then I am rocking Quarian, so he is a little bit of attack in him just so that he can survive. And it's really important. He does have the lowest HP, so generally when you do this setup, you would actually want him at the top lane to take the damage from this. But because of his skills, he's actually going to heal himself and shield himself as well as Horus. So that's why I want him here. The other reason I want someone right next to Horus in the beginning is to trigger this Banner of Oath. So that way he gets the 25% extra defense the whole time as long as he starts right next to an ally. Next up, we do have Megan. She is a new pickup for me. I have not had her this whole time until literally recently. I fully skilled her up, got her to 5 stars, level 90, and here you go. That's what I do. So it is what we do, though. And then we are rocking Hexandra. Nothing crazy there. Pretty basic setup. Actually, apparently I'm rocking flat HP, which obviously could be better, but that's what I have at the moment. And then I am rocking Sigrid. Now, Sigrid, unfortunately, if you're not aware in this fight, let's go ahead and get this started. All right, so we do put Horus in the middle. The really big goal here is to do as much damage as possible with Horus without him dying from that defense down. Unfortunately, that's the hardest part of this fight, is really managing that defense down. The other hard part is the fact that Sigrid over here, halfway through the fight, her ultimate will literally just stop attacking the boss, which is pretty terrible. Unfortunately, it's a bug in the game. We have reported it in the CC chat. They're aware. Apparently, it's just not incredibly easy. So what she will do is, instead of hitting the boss with the ultimate, instead it'll retarget down here and hit this this orb, which slows down the run tremendously. So in the meantime, we just, we feel good about her damage. She does a ton of damage halfway through. And then at halfway point, the damage falls off pretty dramatically, and the fight becomes immensely more difficult. Oh, all right. Whew. You can see Horus just gets so close to death so many times. And that's the whole fight, guys. This is literally it. You bring in 3 healers. You make sure you can debuff or dispel the defense down on Horus. Keep as much heals and shields on him as you can, and you do as much damage between Sigrid and your tanks. Now, I do have a little bit of attack gear on him. Quarian or whatever it is, the Q guy right there. Reason being is that he is attacking the boss the whole time, so any amount of additional attacking he can do will help this fight tremendously. So we're about little over a third of the way there, maybe under. Yeah, about a third of the way there. The fight gets much more difficult halfway through, though, so that's what we are eagerly waiting for. And this is a team that I put a lot of time into. So I just unlocked Megan in the Battle Pass at level 10, where you can actually get a rare of your choosing. She's the one I picked up. I had no luck in getting her prior to that, so thank God the new Battle Pass reset, and I can now basically get this on farm at like the perfect time, because like I mentioned in my other video, this is the time to farm legendary gear as much as possible. So you're gonna want to be farming this dungeon level 9 on just repeat, because it is going to make all the other content in this game so much easier if you can do it. And because you not only get a full piece, but you also get pieces to make another one. So it is literally almost 2 times as fast as 8. So you want to grind level 9 as fast as you can. Yeah, so I think my next step to make this, so you can see right there, Sigrid is already attacking this orb, which is just an immense amount of damage that we just lost. So it's rough. So if I wanted to make this better, and as I continue to increase the efficiency of this, I will definitely want to, oh, you can see we're just under halfway, and we're at the halfway mark for time. It's probably gonna be a little close, but I will likely take him to 5 stars and then get some additional levels on him to get a little bit more attack. Obviously getting Horus to level 100 will get me, what, 10 more attacks, something like that. I mean, but truly you min-max your build so that you can live through this and damage through it. So we got 2 minutes left. We might run out of time. It just stinks that Sigrid does this with her ultimate. Like, I almost wonder if it's better to not do her ultimate. Well, no, because she'll still hit the, yeah. I was gonna say she would still hit the boss as long as they had a debuff, but he didn't have a debuff on at that time. And we're doing full auto. I'm not touching anything. I'm just sort of thinking out loud. You can see my train of thought. Yeah, so Horus is not the issue this time. It's gonna be time and how much damage we're doing. Oh boy. All right, there you go. So we did get a little bit of damage on the boss because he did have a debuff on when Sigrid did her attack. But again, obviously it would be much more ideal if she was doing that when just straight to the boss. 1:30. Oh gosh, I don't think we're gonna have enough time for this. Yeah, dang it. I don't know. It's gonna be super close. All right, we did get that attack. Oh god. Whew. Oh man, get the heals. Get Horus up. There you go. Oh my god, it's gonna be so close. "30 seconds. Oh god, her not hitting the boss just makes this so bad. All right, 10 seconds. Oh gosh, 7. Oh, we did it. Full auto, level 9, right there. Wowzers. Now, as you can see, guys, it is so worth it to do it this way because, yeah, you get so much more stuff. So I got a full piece of legendary, almost a second full piece that I can craft. You only need 5 in order to craft it. So this is massively worth it. I think I'm going to go level up this guy a little bit more, get him to 5 stars. And get some additional attack on them as well as some survivability between these two, because this is the team that you're going to want to use. Obviously this would be immensely easier if Sigrid wasn't having that issue where like you literally just you lose half the damage if they don't have a debuff on them. I might try it again and see if I can do it with like the Traveler and Fire. You do want to use another Fire or Poison person instead of Sigrid for damage if you don't want to use Sigrid, and largely because you want to have the buff on Horus for having the 3 stack of the same affinity. So hopefully you like this video, guys. This was really a lot of work went into this. We're really min-maxing the gear and fine-tuning it. So if you can't do it with this team on the first time, just take a look at your gear. The only 2 that you want to max attack as well as some survivability are these 2. You could add a little bit more attack on Hexandra as well. She's full just HP and survivability, and then your DPS obviously should be Sigrid, which I have her fully kitted out with full DPS as you should. But yeah, this is the 2 that you can really min-max the playstyle here to make it full auto and get some serious legendary loot. If you like the video and you appreciate how much effort went into this, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I do bring you guys consistent DragonHeir Silent Gods content. And until next time, lock it in.